Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I am a left-wing radical. To be specific, I am a proponent of anarchist communism. And I'm doing this video because I want to share the top 7 issues I am most passionate about as an anarchist communist. And these issues I believe we can legislate, but specifically or chiefly I want to build solidarity with anyone else out there who's also passionate about these issues. I have a cheat sheet. First of all, I am passionate about the separation of church and state. First of all, I'm a very religious person, actually. I'm very passionate about my faith. I'm Eastern Orthodox, and I love Jesus Christ with my whole heart. But at the same time, I refuse to stand up during the Pledge of Allegiance to say one nation under God. If you're a Christian, you should know that the first 3 centuries of Christianity, Christians were martyred for refusing to say one nation under God. You guys should know that. Okay, that's the first issue, separation of church and state. Second of all, I am passionate about gay marriage. I think gays and lesbians should have the right to marry. And that's also an issue of separation of church and state, because the government should not be able to say these people cannot marry or these people can marry. And to say that the gays, the homosexuals, should not marry, that's actually breaking their right of religion as well. So, gay marriage, gays should marry, okay? That's number 2. Number 3 is amnesty for all illegal immigrants, okay? Now, maybe you guys know, you should know that during the Mexican War we stole almost half of Mexico. So particularly Mexicans should have the right to cross the border and live illegally in the southwestern parts of the United States, which we stole from Mexico. So amnesty for all illegal immigrants. And I agree with the phrase that you can't call a human illegal. So because we stole half of Mexico during the Mexican War, and just because I'm against borders anyway, and they have a right to be here. I mean, I'm an immigrant from, my ancestors a long time ago. So, and as like you are too, because Aboriginal Americans are the ones that actually own America. Amnesty for all illegal immigrants. That's number 3. The fourth issue that I am passionate about as an anarchist socialist is a one-state solution for Israel. But not what you're thinking, like Palestine here, Israel there. I mean the getting rid of the whole constitution of Israel, just getting rid of the whole concept of Israel, basically, because it's an illegitimate state. It's basically a colony of the West in the Middle East, and the Constitution of Israel says that it's only Jews have the right as citizens, as full citizens of Israel. So dissolving the whole Constitution of Israel and making a one-state solution for Israel, so that the Palestinian people can go back to their homes in Tel Aviv and in Haifa and the rest of Green Line Israel that they were in before. And because they have the right, that's their home, that's Palestinians' home, is Israel. I mean, the Israelis, the Jews, kicked the Palestinians out and said it was their home, said it was some Bedouin deserted land when it was a thriving, Palestine was a thriving civilization. So, and if you make a one-state solution, religious Jews, like Orthodox Jews, have the right, they do have the right to live in Samaria and Judea in the West Bank. That's the right. They have the right to have settlements there. So one-state solution, dissolving the whole Israeli constitution, and Israelis and Palestinians as equal citizens in Israel. And also, I stand strongly with Egyptians moving towards seeking to get rid of the whole Egypt-Israel peace treaty of 1979. I congratulate Egyptians who are building a democracy, who, as a democracy, have the right to say, we don't want this peace treaty anymore, because as a result of this Egypt-Israel peace treaty, Israel feels like that they have the right to persecute the Palestinian people and go to war against Lebanon and all that. So, go Egypt for seeking to dissolve the Egypt-Israel peace treaty of 1979. That's number 4. Number 5 is, this one's a little more out there, but Mother Earth having the right, under the U.S. Constitution, just having equal rights as a person. You know, Bolivia has done that. Bolivia has recognized in their constitution that Mother Earth is a person. It's an entity. You know, the U.S. Constitution covers corporations now. I mean, the Supreme Court recently said that. I forget what it was, but they said that corporations have equal right as a person under the U.S. Constitution. So, hey, what about Mother Earth? Mother Earth has the same rights as a person, and that way, if the U.S. Constitution recognizes Mother Earth as a person, corporations won't totally devastate. You know, like in here, I'm in West Virginia. I live in West Virginia. Mountaintop removal, just devastating our whole landscape and polluting our water as a result of mountaintop removal. That's just one of the many reasons that could a benefit that could happen with recognizing Mother Earth as a person under the U.S. Constitution. I love you, Mother Earth. Love you. That was number 5. Number 6 is equal rights and justice for converts. Because I'm a convert myself. I used to be a Protestant evangelical, or evangelical Protestant, whatever. And I converted to Eastern Orthodoxy. So, you know, even though it's still Christianity, I understand what converts go through. This is more like a global thing. It's a global issue where converts are persecuted. So I support Muslims converting to Christianity. And those Christians, Muslim background believers, should have the rights as other Muslims in Muslim countries. They shouldn't be persecuted. They shouldn't lose their jobs just because they converted to Christianity. They just had to have equal rights as anybody else. And the same goes with Christians who convert to Islam. I'm just asking people to be open-minded and to be accepting of people who convert to another religion. If you have a Christian friend who converts to Islam, accept them. I mean, they're not going to hell just because they converted to Islam. They're still made in the image of God. They're just equally human beings, just like you are. So, okay, that's can't really legislate that, but you know, equal rights to converts. The last issue I want to mention is legalization of marijuana. Legalization of pot, because you know the drug war is basically a war against minorities. African Americans are being enslaved by being sent to prison. Much higher numbers than whites, because actually there's been a study that said that whites are bigger drug users than blacks. Whites are more likely to sell drugs than blacks, and still blacks go to jail for it. So there's a lot of issues related to legalization of marijuana. I guess I could say more things. I don't even know if I made sense. But hey, peace out. That's all I want to say right now. And good luck to you, whatever you do in life. I love you. And chill out, okay?